Yeah, folks, Quillyton here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. We are the Uncreatives. We do not research. We have advanced time in between episodes a fair bit. Book and Hats are nearly back from very successful trade caravanning. In fact, they've got in here a couple of new books. We've got Design of Accuracy Enhancement, which is for mechlinks, Principles Recon Armor. We already have a book for it, but this will accelerate it. And this actually wasn't part of me trading with the Imperials. This was part of me running into a random caravan on the way home. I got a book for bionic tech, which is going to be amazing. We also picked up a bionic arm along the way, some excellent marine helmets, which should be a little easier to get our people to equip, some extra shock lances. Yeah, altogether pretty good. Decent amount of neutromy. At home, something is happening currently. We've got an insect infestation about to pop in over here. So that seemed like a pretty good time for us to start. I think we'll just go and get our peeps sort of grouped up here. I don't know, we might want to draw the insects out. Like, my instinct was to go and put our meleers sort of in a blockade position. I don't know. Let's go in here and see. We don't have everyone yet, which is a little... Oh no, they're spawning all over the place. You know what? It's going to be kind of impossible for us to bottleneck. So what we'll do is we'll set up our peeps over here. We'll get our meleers kind of over here. I don't know if we have any... if we have any turrets, it might be good to do. There's Zell, Kramer, and Priest. I'll put you on paved, which is going to keep you a little further back, so you don't rando wander in. Now, you guys obviously are wearing your shield belts, so you're not going to have any of that. We do have some insanity things. Do we have anyone with the turrets? No. Could go and grab them really quick. We might do a little insanity lancing. And I will combat command just for some safety here. Insanity lancing isn't so much that it's going to be a big deal to have someone on our side. More about distracting the critters as they try to charge forward here. So yeah, if we can Insanity Lance, actually target, yeah. Let's target one of you. You go down so fast, yeah, it might not be worthwhile. I don't know. And then we're going to release you guys, so you go run around. Don't kill any of the boomalopes. I mean, I don't want you to kill any of the critters, really. You know, I think I should make sure everyone, actually stay where you are. You're asleep, you're fine. Okay, just stay indoors, that's gonna be okay. All right, yeah, this is a heck of an infestation. Now, I think actually, funny enough with the infestation, we've got a quest here I could accept for 20 hives for 3 anti-grain warheads. I hadn't committed one way or another to that, and I don't know if it's a good idea. They went out for break. Maybe I should, you know what? Maybe I should have gone indoors here. In hindsight, in butt vision. Actually, probably would have been better. Blockade here. Because we are getting chewed up. And we're nearly there. But yeah, people are going to start going down. As long as no one dies. We have to replace a few body parts. Man, look at the surround that's going on. And the biggest issue is our shooters being pulled into melee. Because that dramatically lowers our DPS. It's not like I'm going around and kiting from this angle. Yeah, I probably should have gone in here and used this as a choke point. Alright, but it is dealt with. People are mostly shooting at turrets now. Let me go and unrecruit everyone. Unforbid a few things. And... yeah, our non-combatants are still limited to the pavement area, which I think is good. Someone... oh yeah, and occasionally they will get up, but we will auto shoot at them. Loser, could you maybe rescue Topiary? They don't have to crawl their way back in. And then Giselle. You're learning a lesson. No, I'm gonna interrupt that. I'm gonna get you to rescue Stein. Actually, Kramer rescue Stein. There you go. You're right there. And then you're just self-tending, which is okay. And what I'm going to do now, before too many of them start to get up, we're going to put a little finish off command here. Although, oh, there's still you. You should get engaged at some point. Or not. I guess you weren't close enough to auto-engage. Or do you... no, you are set to fight. There you go. Good job, Viking. All right, a little bit of burninating over there. We do have some injuries. Some people are bleeding, but hopefully no one's bleeding out. And then, yeah, Book and Hess are about to get home. You are. Okay, well, that is really just the path you're taking. Okay. Oh, this bug is up. Tremors run away. Someone should deal with this. Chris, can you come over here? I know you're pretty badly injured. You're not. I guess you don't have a line of sight there. Oh, a few more are getting up. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to clear this, but we don't have to necessarily rush it. Oh, something's up again. Topiary, could you go and melee attack? Do you still have your weapon? Oh no, you did drop your weapon. Where is it? It must be right in this. There it is. Equip. I don't know if you'll get it in time. I don't know how quickly they equip. And if it can be interrupted. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Good. Good work. Colony Sea Rescue. Chris fell down. Are you currently bleeding? Yes. I mean, not very quickly. But you just have a lot of injuries. Giselle, could you take care of that, please? Thank you. Much appreciated. All right. I might want to go and encourage people to go and finish off everyone a little faster than they currently are. Evan Child's passing by. Just a pass by. Infection. Stein needs a rescue. Rescue. Go. Priest going and doing some tending immediately. Good. Yeah, keep getting up. And then they get shot. I mean, the pool of the ones that can get up anymore are certainly going down. But you know what? Let's go and shoot you. You. That. I think that might be that. Okay. Oh, no. This one. Oh, and you happen to wander over here, which means you are engaging that. Chris has got a corpse obsession. All right. Some more people do need some rescues. Okay, what I'm going to do, Book. Oh, you do need to eat. But then after that, I don't think you do anything critical. So I'll get you to come over here. And let's finish these things off. Thank you. All right. Up. You. Zapping those. Oh, scared the birds away. I do wonder if I should still have a door here to stop critters from walking into our little area. Here. And there, and then over here. We'll get the little mood pop up from having defeated a hive. That'll tell us that we've dealt with all those at some point. That should be the last one. There it is. We got the little mood boost. All right. And yeah, at some point we'll go through and clean up these egg sacs just to stop them from being an issue later. But apparently they never hatch. Like I double checked. I did some Googling because it feels insane to me. But yeah, apparently they never hatch. You just, they just sit around forever. Statically. Bizarre. I mean, maybe they're supposed to have like a growth period of like 100 years or something. Maybe there's some lore reason for it. I guess we're going to making some kibble. We do have some hay growing because we did actually run out of that. Oh, this is forbidden. Like, how are you rotting? Book, can I get you to prioritize this, please? Boomerat has self-tamed. I'm just going to go release you to the wild. We butcher you, it'll explode. Which isn't what we want. Thank you. Okay. A few different people got involved in it. And yeah, we got to set you now to -9. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll do the anti-grain one, although it would be really funny. But it'll be 20 hives in the same area. You're wandering out there. Oh, you're trying to catch up for the release. Let's see. I'm going to get you to come over here and equip your charge rifle. And, oh, there we go. I was about to do a high priority haul on that, but that's been dealt with. Thank you. And we'll do that, except Giselle, stay inside the walled area, please. Okay. Uranium slug turret is done. I don't think I'm planning on building any, but it's nice to know. And yeah, I did go ahead and decide to in queue that we are going to keep one of the antitoxin lungs around at all time. Now, partially so that we're ready if anyone takes a lung damage, which they haven't right now. Everyone's breathing. Well, this is lower just because, oh, the neck wound, which is hopefully going to get fixed. This is hopefully a temporary issue. But I was thinking, like, it might be worth getting going, at least maybe for primaries. Like, maybe we give Book a pair of antitoxin lungs so we don't have to worry about that. I don't know. Right now, it's more so about having a spare. I could also keep spare kidneys around, but I don't think anyone's got that. That would be blood filtration. No one's got a penalty. So I don't know. I don't even know if we're going to keep the lung around, but I've got it for now. So we've got the make for one. Maybe I'll do as I'll remove it. We've got one sitting around, and we can decide if we want to start producing them en masse for people later. Like, it might be handy, but I'm not sure. Yeah, hopefully no one actually lost any body parts in that, especially knowing, like, realizing now, yeah, I should have sat back here. Okay, so we did have someone lose an ear at some point. I was confused about that an episode or two ago. I'm like, do I need to buy an ear? No, turns out we did have someone who'd lost an ear at some point, but we've already fixed that, so that's good. Got a decent amount of neutromium from that trade. And yeah, lots of great books. And getting a second recon book is going to be really nice. What's funny is I'm looking now, and we're actually nearing the end of the shuttle research, which I hadn't realized that we were sort of progressing that well. And, you know, we don't currently have a shuttle engine. We've, like, dropped, like, 3 or 4 of them off map. And I did recently decline a shuttle mission. Now, what's interesting is the exotic good trader from space probably has a shuttle engine. No, it doesn't. I think, well, I know some of the space traders can have it. I don't know if exotic versus various things. It might be exotic, but not all the time. That is possible. We'll solve the jelly. We've got more jelly sitting around, but it hasn't been hauled. We could do a quick priority haul on that just to bring it in so that we can trade for it. Oh, let's get the bioferrite. It's always cheap. Let's make a second longsword now. Well, we might want to wait until we get inspiration and see if we can get a legendary bioferrite longsword. We could buy another Gunlink book. Sure. Spine. We've got a book for bionics, so I'm not as worried about this anymore. Yeah, maybe I'll just do this. Sure. And yeah, I could do a high priority haul just to get the jelly and to sell it. I don't know. I don't think it's critical. I think I'm gonna let people keep doing what they're doing. Yeah, so I grew more heal root. You'll see I also planted some more corn over here because the food situation wasn't looking fantastic. I even replaced this, and this was maybe a little crazy. I replaced this rice one with corn at some point just because it's like, let's make it more work efficient. Although right now that means we're gonna hit that feast or famine kind of issue that you get with corn because of the slowdown. Oh, I'm gonna change this from hay to kibble because if we get any hay right now, we want to convert it all into kibble with all of our insect meat that's getting around. So that's going to come in soon. Hopefully the critters are going to be okay for a little while. Yeah, we haven't finished unpacking these guys. You know what? There is a backlog of hauling. All right, I've convinced myself. Let's do this. We'll unpack. We might get the jelly in before the ship leaves. If it leaves, it's not a big deal. We'll just sell it to whoever comes next. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff just lying around. Let's get it taken care of. Masterwork. Okay, corset. Yeah, flapjack. I mean, your crafting's pretty good, right? Actually, it's not actually maxed out at 20. Oh, yeah. You know what? That's what my mod should be. Auto-cast production command. Because there's no reason to ever leave this on cooldown. Like, maybe you want to optimize it like, okay, we're about to do a bunch of bulk work now, so let's make sure to use it now. But otherwise, like, having it sit idle is mostly waste. We want it can be up 1/3 of the time, right? It's got a 3-day cooldown. It lasts for a day. We kind of mostly just want it all on the time. Sometimes it'll be not doing anything useful. I'm going to say no to this. The anti-green is very entertaining, but yeah, it's fine. There, trade shift left. We could have sold a little bit more of the jelly, but we didn't have all of it loaded up. It's fine. We'll have someone else to trade with. Masterwork, that's good. Wealth requirement for the Arco Nexus, and the jelly doesn't get stored in here because it doesn't rot, so our stockpile is fairly full right now, but that's okay. And that's the other thing with actually hauling things. We got our guns stored up internally. There we go. So everyone's okay. Let's call a trade caravan from Rithas. And I think I'm going to want a bulk goods. Because I think that'll be fairly convenient with maybe we might even offload some of the insect meat as is. I don't know. Not really my preference. Yeah, hunt this before it eats some of our crops. I mean, not that the tortoise is that annoying, and certainly it's slow to shoot. On the other hand, it's great for training. Really good for training and shooting. Actually went a lot faster than I normally think of it because the charged pulse rifles have such great penetration. So the armor of the tortoise isn't as apocalyptically difficult to punch through. Still have a few injuries. But you'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, that is a lot of cuts and bruises and things from the bugs. Oh, little lovey-dovey over here. It's nice to see them getting along again. You know, Book and Hess had a bit of a complicated relationship, but things have gotten better. And then, yeah, Kramer. I think they're going to be popping out a lot of kids. I'm happy I got the growth vat, because I think that's going to see a lot of use. How are we in the party situation? We could party. I mean, moods are great. So again, increases. Yeah, no, let's do the same sort of logic. Keep one going on. I don't know if the Reader's Fair is the one that has a relationship boost possibility too, but that's handy. And go. Fun. Yeah, 10 goodwill with Rethius. There we go. Because we just spent 19 calling for a caravan. We can also ship more of the stuff in the transport pod, which we may. Actually, the jelly's got a high value. We might do that. Like, I was like, oh, I've got tons of wood. I should just offload some. But I did do a test load of the pod. A full load of wood is worth 1 mood rep. Just because the wood is too bulky and heavy. So you can't actually put that much in there. It doesn't have that much innate value. So you want, like, light but valuable stuff in there. So that might be a good case for our Yayo, for example. Loaded up with a bunch of corsets probably works well too, if we were concerned about that. I mean, we still have the Alliance, so that's the critical part. We take a look at, this screen over here. Actually, we could get the Bago allied. I don't know what how much that necessarily does for us, but it might be handy. Oh, I could flip the Neanderthals and things too, but again, they're not really high tech, so as a trading partner, it's not a huge deal. It would just help push towards more, well, it would give us more people who would call for help, if need be. It would make more Mechanator raids, which, honestly, I don't really care for. Frankly, if we could piss off the tribals and just have a bunch of, like, high-volume tribal raids, that wouldn't be the end of the world either. I'm going to say that, and they're going to bring, like, a god-tier book somehow, but I don't think so. I don't remember seeing anything in the wiki, but I kind of feel like they must be tech-limited with their books. Like, they're not bringing anything... No. Yeah, it's got to be that. I don't think there's anything we're going to want to buy from you. I mean, we have a lot of insect meat. We could convert some of it. Like, we could sell some of it as is, just to unload it. But I would rather turn into kibble. Probably I'm just going to sell a bunch of insect jelly. Not that much, because we can't afford it. Is there anything I want from you guys? I mean, I can't imagine a situation where that's the case. Buy some chocolate, but why would we do that? Yeah, I don't know. Let's say one of those. And then a hold control. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, yes, because I have to sell less. And then, oops. Do that. And you know what? Maybe we'll just give them a little gift. Maybe we'll... No, I really don't care to ally with you. I mean, you don't war with me. We do trade. Hold on. We're not going to war with you because we actually do trade with you on the way. Never mind. I'm going to go and give you a little gift, and then we'll use it at call. Because that's basically it. Having them just be sort of vaguely neutral isn't that helpful. We get a preview. Yeah, we do get a preview. Oh. Cap you out nearly so. I don't know if it's going to overcap. Probably it won't. But let me limit it there. Because I know that'll be enough for an ally. There we go. Take the jelly off my hands. Good. Yeah, get this hay going. That'll be a big... Oh, we already got some kibble. Good. Okay. So we don't have to worry about these guys starving out, because that was a little bit of concern. I mean, the nutrition doesn't keep up with the demand, but only kind of sort of barely so. Especially if we had this and, you know, they don't starve to death instantly. So I wasn't worried about losing my critters. But it wasn't ideal. You have the precise carbine, and then losers got a good assault rifle, and there's another one over there. Okay. High psychic drone. Well, that's annoying. In between episodes, we did have the high male psychic drone, and then we had the male psychic soothe, which was a nice follow-up. You guys weren't around for that, but there really wasn't very much exciting going on in between episodes. Randall has been weirdly chill, which means he's probably ramping up for a 3 mech hive in a row kind of situations, which are really not as much of a problem with. How come you don't have any power? Grid excess. I mean, our power situation should be completely constant, shouldn't it? We can get a zut. What drained this power? What do we have that fluctuates demand? I mean, we added a power demand when we built the fabrication bench. Does a party use a bunch of power while it's on? Maybe the coolers had to do some catch up when we were, but that doesn't sound right. Well, we've got some power fluctuation just from the heaters and coolers working at different rates, right? But that should be it. Huh. Huh. Yeah, legit confused. Sheep's joined. Okay, well, I'm assuming we've got an auto slaughter set up for you. Oh, no, it's the first time with the sheep. All right, well, oops, not 9, 0. Oh, I love construction. Give me a book. Oh my God, that's an excellent book. Okay, hold on. So we need. So we are going to need the 3,000 blocks. Because we could also use these blocks, but we're not gonna. We're going to use wood for this. We need 3,000 blocks. So we have 2,400 already. What I'll do, I'll put a limestone block job in here. We're right away asking for an extra 1,000 to get this started. We can probably go and accept this immediately. Yeah, let's do it. Accepted. We got the room. Well, presumably, I don't know how big this is going to be. We're going to find out. Where's that pod? Thank you. Install. Yeah. Groovy. Okay. And then, again, we will well, I guess I'll wait for it to be delivered. Home zone around it for maintenance. We'll set up the build extra roofs on the outside rule that we sort of do. There we go. So home zone, that much. And then what I'll do is I'll say build roof area. It goes out at least 3 tiles. A little hard for me to see. Okay, I'm going to say that's at least 3 tiles in every direction. And then I will add a remove roof. Like that. And then cycle. Okay. So again, the roof is to prevent any plants from being around that might burninate. Let's also issue a full cut plants preemptively. There we are. Okay, and then limestone. We'll make as much of it as wood as we can. Even though there is a vengeance if you fail. Limestone, wood, limestone blocks. Done. Okay. Should we get our storage stuff out here? Yes, we should. So we're going to make 2 stockpile zones. Not allowed. That's not what I'm looking for. Stockpile zone. Boom. And a separate one. Boom. And this is going to be clear, critical, limestone blocks. Clear, critical, and wood. Okay. We got this, that's fine. And then we'll want to do the thing again. Well, I guess we can let the... Oh, actually, you can start working on this now. So again, same thing. We want to go and get those started. So they're priority. Hello, bulk good trader. Well, I guess we'll have Book come out and do this. I know we set you to do that. You're doing some hauling. And give him a chit-chat, please. And then you can go and do whatever you want. And then Priest, you're playing poker. Oh, it is an entertainment period, but I'm going to get you to go prioritize a little bit of that. Okay. We're going to keep the kibble. We can sell the chocolate because we keep getting lots, so that's fine. Meat's really not a problem. Like, I could go and sell a little bit of that. And then the gel. Okay. Do you have anything we want to buy? Well, we might end up buying the neutron components, for example. And another, okay, another pulse charge book. Let's give you one. Rocket Without Sadness is a funny name. No. Oh, I think I have to give someone the bionic arm. That's right. I bought one. So... Corset. And... You know, we'll just leave it there. That seems okay. Who was missing an arm? It's possible no one's missing an arm. Because your manipulation's on 76, but you've got stuff on both your right and your left. I mean, that might be fine. Although if we get the regeneration, I don't know, maybe we'll just hold on to that. Okay. And then Priest, let's get you to prioritize delivering some goods there. And yeah, as soon as the first one is done, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to release you. There's not as many Stells on this one as there has been in the past. So yeah, I'm not anywhere near as worried about micromanaging that. And yeah, Book is prioritizing this because we've already delivered some of the resources there, which is exactly how we're looking to make things work. Gorgeous. Okay. I wonder if I pave this whole area with concrete, like ahead of time, and then I put a blueprint on there, would it prevent me from building a blueprint there because there's a mismatching floor and I'd have to tear it up? Or would it be like, okay, we'll let you put a blueprint here, but then you have to go and, you know, part of the blueprint is going to be replacing the concrete with this. Like, because we could leave a big concreted area here that's fireproof just in general, saving us from steps, but I don't know. I don't think it would be worthwhile. I'm just kind of curious. All of a sudden I had the thought, would that work? I don't know. Are these more Stells in here? Yeah. Oh no, they're just walls. Yeah, so that's it. And we're not forcing. Oh, or maybe we were still forcing Book to do this. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you'd gotten so desperately low. My apologies there, Book. So yeah, Stell here and here. They've both been started, so they should remain higher priority as people get around to doing construction stuff. Oh, do we still have? We still have the hauling it at one. That I'm like, wow, they really hauled over here, and there's remarkably little construction. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay, we don't need to deconstruct the spacecraft chunks. Still don't need to deconstruct this because we can't do anything with it. Yeah, it's possible that if we did have a mechanator, we'd be able to unlock the tech. The problem is I would unlock it, I'd get a mechanator, we'd have a couple of bots, and they'd never be able to recharge. They would constantly just be sitting around, waiting, like doing solar recharging. So they would effectively work very little. It wouldn't be the end of the world. I mean, we could try, because if it does unlock it, yes, it gives us an extra thing to research, although it's super cheap. Like, it's 200 research, I think, right? Yeah, super cheap. So even a lower quality book, like I think the normal books might be like 40 per hour or something. It's just 5 hours of reading, and you'd finish it. And then mostly it'd be like, let's get some cleaning bots. I don't think I even need hauling bots, but I would love a pair of cleaning bots. Mostly because, like, the high priority clean really messes with some of the work efficiency by, like, prompting it to go back. Well, I mean, maybe getting the material out here ahead of time is good, but probably it's silly because we could have had the constructing people working on it immediately. Hey, rocket swarm launchers, nice. I'm not going to build any. I don't tend to build them. They're not, to me, the most exciting of the buildings, which might be silly. Maybe they're really, really good. Maybe it'll be like the mortars. I ignore them for years. And then it turns out, okay, no, I should have had them going on. It's making go juice, which is still important for us. Joy, conversion rituals. I mean, we don't have any one mismatch, right? No, everything is fine. Lovely. Oh man, working over here. Yeah, good construction skills. And we could do the thing where we enable construction for everyone en masse. I mean, honestly, the sooner we can start researching this, the better. We get some botches. Well, maybe what we'll do is we'll do the thing. The botch is a little annoying. Actually, what are your skill at? Oh, you're pretty low, but you got the passion, which is why it's on. And that's kind of okay. It's a little annoying. Am I wrong? Oh, maybe, did I do the tiles instead of the Stells? Let me go and do this. And then Book, you're going to come over here and work on that Stell. I did it wrong. Because as soon as the Stells are done, because I don't want to botch that and have to restart and put all the work in again. Fair. Okay. It's like, if this is Hess again, Lawman tried to attract Stein by cheerfully making fun of her nose. Oh, nagging. Stein was attracted and now Lawman's lover. Lawman and Stein now want to sleep together. Stein, oh, okay, Stein's married to someone who's not on the map. Okay, that's fine, except we don't have a good bed for you, because I think Salazar, you're greedy. Flapjack, You're greedy as well? Yes. And priest is jealous and needs the fanciest bedroom. I might just go... I might make a new bedroom for these guys. Yeah, okay. So Lawman and Stein need a fancy bedroom. So let's go and do this. Let's slow down our construction a little bit, but it's really not a big deal. It's a little narrow. I'll make it like that. Well, they don't really need anything fancy. Hold on. Maybe what I want to do... Yeah, I'm kind of a midpoint unless I change things. All right, we'll do something like that. Boom, boom. Floor marble tile for these rooms. Concrete here and here. And then we'll make sure it's got power. It's already got power running through it, which is good. And then wall lamp, and double bed. That we don't actually need to push for quality for, so I might not worry about it. Let's do marble end table and marble dresser. Because that'll be pretty. Okay. Now, a lot of the construction work can continue over here unless we do a specific prompt to do that. So it's Stein. Yeah, you might. I don't know if the fertility is going to be high enough to get anything going on. But let's put a try for baby with Lawman. And yeah, this is still going to have to be prioritized. And as soon as the stells are up, I will put construction as like a 2 for everyone. I'm tempted to go a 1, but I think that would be too disruptive. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, see, I think you're still on a force here. Yeah, clear prioritized work. Yeah, and ditto. All right, well, I better do this so you don't snap and lose it. And then you're back to constructing, but not what I want. Oh, yeah, because you aren't quite tired enough yet. Not work on that. Okay, lever separated. I know we're working on... Actually, priest, I'm going to get you to work on this, please. Pretty good constructor. Looks nearly done. And then you can go and sleep. Heat wave. Heat wave is fine. Although this could be the time where I'm like, you know what? Let's go and set up. Wow, we are really working our construction hard. We can set up the little vac seals over here. You're fine. Priest. Yeah, I think we should prioritize the vac. Let's see. Oh, the deconstruction happened pretty quick. Someone was walking through it and interrupted the work. There you go, and then prioritize this one, please. Yeah, you are hungry. I realize that. I'm sorry, priest. Very hungry. There you go. That's better. So it'll be hot or cold, you know, depending on the temperature in this room, but I think that's going to be for the best. Okay, one stell. The others are nearly done. Priest is relaxing socially. Why don't you come over here and prioritize finishing this for me, please? You know what? I'm going to put the construct all the way up to a 1. I don't necessarily want you to finish that. I need you to prioritize the walls over here, please. You're not that good. Now, book, I want you to finish this. Because then it'll be fine, and I'm not worried about any botches whatsoever. Hello, Grizzly Bear. Yep, that's going to be A-okay. Perfect, okay. So yeah, now they'll do whatever. Again, if the material's been delivered somewhere, it'll theoretically be a higher priority. Although we did go and force a little bit over here, so that's going to happen. I mean, this room here's nowhere near as important, but I guess it's fine. Oh, I should make sure, before we go any further, actually, set up a vent here, and then a cooler. And you know what? I'll get a heater in here. We obviously don't need it right now, but if later on it's cold and then they get the whole we slept in the cold thing, they're going to be cranky about it, so let's go and get that. Hate that this is slowing down our pulse charge munition, but that's going to be okay. All right, and then we're going to get some botches, because, yeah, all this forced construction is arguably quite silly. Arguably very, very silly. I guess they could be working on the crafting instead. You know what? Yeah, you can participate in the construction by keeping the blocks going. Yeah. Maybe I want this so that they do... These guys work on the construction before the crafting. because it's still pretty important to get more of this done. Feel better if they were doing it over here. Could you come on and prioritize this area, please? And this bed, they won't be happy about it because it's outside, but we could go and get Lawman and Stein assigned to this bed now. Because at least they won't complain about being separated. They'll be outside. Oh, we might need to make sure there's a roof over here, yeah. Because I thought, oh, we may have been growing crops here that might have blocked things previously. All right, I think I can go and we'll put a little cut in here. This is going to keep constructing perfectly fine, and we'll pick it up again with when something crazy happens. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.